Welcome back to my channel. I'm Victoria from Studio Bhikkhu and at Bhikkhu Designs Jewellery. So here I am today using up all of my old gel prints to make some beautiful things. We're going to be making a gift bag with a tag, also a card and an envelope. The reason why I came up with this is because I teach gel printing, and if you're not sure what gel printing is, I'm not going to be covering it in this video, but you use a special gel plate to put acrylic paint on, and then you can put textures onto the plate and pull them on paper. Now sometimes gel prints don't work out that well and you end up with a big stack of what you call failed attempts, and those are what we're using today, because I believe that nothing should be wasted, and so I'm finding lovely projects that you can use up your excess gel prints. Find small gel prints that you don't want anymore and gather together some other supplies such as glue and scissors. I like to use Yamato glue if you have time to let it dry. I also use a kind of Pritt stick, and occasionally I also use the gum arabic. There's also the rolling glue type, which is very quick and no mess, but today I'm going to choose the Pritt stick type. So I'm just trimming off the edges here because I don't want a lot of white on my bag. And I'm going to use the glue to stick it together to make one large sheet of paper. I particularly love this kind of glue because it's got a colour in it, and so you can see where you've actually put the glue, and when it dries completely clear, so it's really nifty. So glue them together to make this one big sheet, and then just, if you've got time, just let it dry for a few minutes. Once you've done your folding and you've let it dry for a little while, then choose a present to go inside, pop it in, and then a single hole punch is your friend here. You can fold over the top, and I just found some random ribbon in my ribbon stash because I have one of those. Are you surprised? Pop a couple of holes in the top, and you can thread any kind of ribbon, string, cord, whatever you can find. You can even use paper if you like, and just secure it with the cord at the top. I think it was my mum that taught me this trick, is to actually put the thing that you want to make a bow on upside down, make two bunny ears and tie them together to make a bow. Works every time to make a really neat equal bow. Now it's time to make your tag so that you can write your message. You need some sticker paper if you have it, and I'm using just regular cardstock that I found in my stash. This is the paper that you use to clean your roller. I think they're beautiful, so I always keep them, and I'm going to die cut and make a die cut sticker. So cut your sticker sheet the size of the die that you're using, and then you're going to choose the area of the paper that you really like, and that's the bit that's going to become the sticker. So you stick the sticker sheet on the back of the area that you love. I've chosen that dark area in the middle, and stick it on the back. Make sure it's really well stuck by smoothing it down. And then I always cut this the right size so that I can see where I'm putting my die to make sure that everything is a sticker. Once you've done that, then you go to your Sizzix or other die cutting machine. I use a Sizzix Big Shot, and you need to tape the die so it doesn't jiggle around, so you get a really clean cut onto, face down onto your sticker sheet. Put it at an angle because it cuts much better that way, and roll it twice forwards and backwards through your die cutting machine. I also teach classes on die cutting to make cards and stickers, so watch out and see if there are any classes coming up soon. And now we've got to remove this really delicate sticker from the die, and there are lots of tiny pieces, so I use a Sizzix brush to get all the pieces out. Much easier than poking out all the pieces yourself or trying to peel it off. It's almost impossible to get something so delicate out without damaging it. So I always roll it first with the brush, which is the most gentle way of getting it out. And then to actually remove it from the die, you need to poke it with some kind of sharp implement. I'm just using a sewing stiletto here. And then just ease it out of the die. And this is the amazing bit, because what will happen is all the pieces will stay behind and you'll be left with a most gorgeous, delicate piece. How amazing is that? Isn't it gorgeous? As this is now a sticker, you can stick it very cleanly to anything you like. We're going to be doing a card in the same way later, but at the moment we're going to stick it by peeling the back and just adding it to the piece of cardstock that I showed you earlier, and then we're going to find our single hole punch once again after we've stuck it down really carefully, punch a hole at the top and cut all the way around your tag, and there you have a unique tag that nobody else in the world is going to have. All you have to do now is write your message and then add it to your little bow on the front of your bag, and you're done. You can make a greeting card in exactly the same way as you made the tag, but you can just add a little bit more embellishment to it. So all I did was I decided what size card I was going to make, because I already decided what size envelope I was going to make, and then I just did the same as before. I made the same die cut ginkgo leaves out of my gel prints, and then I stuck them on the front of a piece of card, the same cardstock as before, and then I made sure they were overhanging a little bit just to give a bit of artistic flair, and then just trimmed them all the way around so they weren't overhanging and sticking everywhere. I made sure that they were really stuck to the front, and there you have it. I decided on the size of the envelope before I even made the card, and then I made the card the right size for the envelope, and now I'm going back to make the envelope that will fit. I've got lots of different sizes here, but helpfully I chose this one that you can barely see, which is a kind of long rectangle shape to fit the card. And I'm using one of my discarded gel prints, and this one fits so perfectly, that's why I chose it. All you have to do with these templates is just draw around them, and then you have to fold where the lines are, and that's as easy as it goes. You'll never need to buy an envelope again. Now it's time to make the lines where you're going to do the very simple folding. You're going to turn it over and also turn the template over, because this isn't an asymmetrical template, and then just draw along the lines on the template. It's really simple. You don't have to draw, you could actually just emboss it with something sharp, and then just draw it along, and then you're going to they're going to help you fold it. They're like score lines. But this is just really simple copy paper, so it's nothing special. If you want to level up, you could actually use watercolor paper or something a little bit heavier, but I find that these, once they've been folded and glued, they're perfectly fine. Fold along the lines, and you're going to glue it all together along that side, and then the bottom, and then you're going to pop your card in there, make sure it fits. Just checking for size. I've made many cards in the past, and when it's come down to it, they won't fit in the envelopes, and it's really frustrating. So here's my trusty blue glue again, and I'm just going to glue it all together. It really is so simple. I don't know why people don't make all their own envelopes when they're so expensive these days. And also, if you use sustainable materials, it makes it better for the planet also. I suggest waiting a couple of hours for it to dry. You could actually make a stack of these so that you've got them in stock. But the reason why I'm saying wait for a while is the last thing you want to do is to have worked on your card and then get it stuck inside the envelope with some wet glue. So make sure you give it a little bit of time, and then just stick something beautiful on there, one of your precious stickers or a piece of washi tape, whatever you like. And there you have it, 4 handmade things, all from stuff that I was about to throw in the recycling. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out all the new classes at bikudesigns.com. See you soon!